Michael Bowden, back here again. And I am your host, Destiny Hero Mike, and welcome back to D-Time Live Duels. Yes, welcome back to D-Time Live Duels. Here we are. We have Superheavy Samurai versus my Destiny Hero deck profile. This was last week's OTS. And by the way, we've got some new heat coming. We've got some new regionals heat coming. I've got a deck profile. I bubbled out, but I've got a new deck profile coming. And it's very competitive. It's a very strong deck. Very strong build for the format. Also, big shout out to the Cali Effect. We've also got a cross vlog coming. My channel, his channel. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into turn one. Because I believe here, actually, I end up losing the die roll here. So, and unfortunately for me in this build, I was playing all Destiny Hero at the time. So therefore no hand traps in this build. So if you know what happens should we lose a die roll going first. So yeah, so normal summon Soul Piercer, link off into the Scarecrow. Word of advice in this: if you have Ghost Ogre, look, he's gonna go full combo. If you have the Ghost Ogre the Scarecrow, that's probably the best thing because it doesn't fully resolve after they have to pay costs. So there goes the Wakaoshi, excuse me. There goes the Wakaoshi, goes to get the Big Ben K, then Big Ben K. I don't have a Droll, so we're eating that, man. I mean, but it's good for you guys to see. Then discards the Gamma, I believe. But it's good for you guys to see what's happening so that, you know, you can be prepared for it because there goes the start a Synchron, special summon from the graveyard, and I got this sped up at like one point, almost at 2 point speed, so 2.0 speed. So then there goes the infamous Baron de Fleur, and then I think that's I forget his name. I'm not sure if that's Soul Piercer, but then I think that's the Ninja Samurai, which brings back the Soul Piercer. And then they go into the Ancient Gear. They search like 3 cards. It's just absurd. If you don't have a Droll, man, that's you know, there we go. So, but I can't wait to show you guys my new regionals deck. Obviously, we lose this game. Like, there's just we're not gonna have any spoilers here. But we want to see the only reason why we're not scooping was we want to see if they main deck the Spell Canceller. So that's all we're trying to see, if they're using Spell Canceller, which I think every deck should. I think absolutely anybody who's playing Soul Samurai absolutely should main deck the Spell Canceller, no exception. I don't, even if they, because if you go second anyways, you're probably gonna lose that game anyway if you're forced to go second, right? And if your hand traps aren't good enough, I mean, oh, I could possibly draw the brick. Well, look at this. And then they're going to where is that? Yeah, that's Appaloosa. Okay, yeah, they're going to Appaloosa. They got the Therion. I believe the Genius grabbed the Therion. You guys see that here. So, and they're just gonna keep going, man. I think his build, he plays there goes the Therion, Regulus. Abyss Dweller. I don't even get a graveyard, so it completely shuts me out. Now you guys see why maining Droplet isn't too bad, but at the same time it's just kind of like, I mean, that's a million negates, right? And then they're gonna get like 2 draws or something. It's literally, they do Pot of Avarice. Yeah, they go Pot of Avarice and draw like 2 for more hand traps. So there's really no plan to do that, no matter how good my hand is. This is why people are maining Dark Ruler on the off chance that the opponent is not maining Spell Canceller. This is why Dark Ruler is in main deck. So I just tried to Destiny draw. They let that go through. That's cool, no Droll. I'm just, well, how can I play through this? I got like D-Force, you know, hero stuff. It's not enough to deal with this, man. It's Appaloosa negates 3, Abyss Dweller already. I don't get a graveyard, so I don't get like Malicious Denier. So I already cut off most of my plays, and you got a regular, so that's a lot of negates. We go Hero Lives, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. I don't even look, and then we're not even counting his hand traps, right? So I don't even get to. This is just bad. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I don't know what I was thinking, how I could like play through this. Then Honest Neos is not that good because in this situation, because Appaloosa and Baron negates them, so, or can negate the Honest Neos in damage steps, so that's unfortunate. And then we get Ferris. So yeah, very rough game here. But yeah, again, this was like last week at locals. My deck list has changed since, and shout out to Anthony here, who's piloting the Heavy Samurai. And we go Ferris because I got my payback at regionals, so that felt good. Got my payback against the same guy round 1 in regionals. How poetic! So can't wait to show you guys my deck profile. I had a blast. I have a vlog coming too, so it's very exciting. But then look, yeah, I think it gets negated. Our boy gets negated by the Fleur, so the Ferris gets negated by the Fleur. And look, man, we ain't gonna play with. We're just gonna scoop. We can't get past that. So, but if you guys are enjoying this commentary, you guys liking what you guys see on, the hero match and what's going on in today's meta, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Keep us in the YouTube algorithm circulation while we're percolating in this mug. Nah, I'm playing. But no, really appreciate it. Go ahead and give us a subscribe while you're at it. Also, thank you to the YouTube channel memberships and those who are new here. Really appreciate you guys for supporting this channel and helping us go strong. And also, yes, mark your calendars. Literally in 2 days, on the 24th, May 24th, is when we drop the new gear. We drop the new Flame Wingman and the Enforcer gear. So that pre-release starts May 24th. Mark your calendars. It's going to be limited. And yeah, so really appreciate you guys. We're hopping on into game 2. Okay, so here we are into game 2, and I'm going first, and we start off with A Hero Lives. So that's what we're starting out with. And they want to see if they want to ash that, essentially. So, and this is a good game. I'd say this is a good game, even though, yeah, I mean, this is my fault. I lost a Dairo and I didn't have any hand traps for this build. I'm just ready. We're all ready for the ban list, but at the same time, it's just like, so we summon Stratos. We're waiting for the ban list, and we're all, pretty sick of waiting, and then we get hit by Droll. Of course, this is why we grab Plasma. You guys see why I grabbed the Plasma? Now, I'm going to show you guys how to play through a Droll. Then he gammas my, he goes ahead and gammas my boy. He goes ahead and gammas the increase. Then we just Fusion Destiny. Hopefully you have an Ash. There's no Ash. So, I knew that he'd have the Droll. Okay? And you guys want to see how I just played around with it. You guys saw I added the Plasma. It's me, DPE. There we go. And then next we are going to, what do we have here? We're gonna go Malicious, which is fine. But yeah, back to the ban list. I'm just a hero player, and my focus is I just want to just make hero stuff. I just want to make hero content. Regardless of if there's no ban list or not, I'm not gonna really dedicate an entire video complaining to Konami. No shade to anybody, but I'm not gonna dedicate an entire video because they're gonna do what they want, when they want, how they want. We have no control of that. And being a business owner myself, yeah, it is bad business. I will admit. But you guys see there, we're getting 3 monsters on the field, and we're getting some cool amount of little follow up. Then we go ahead and tribute 3. And then link off tribute 3 for the Plasma, and then we're gonna take the driver. The driver won't be banishing at the end phase. It is now an equipped spell card. We end our turn with a very strong DPE, which threatens the Wakaoshi, and now because there's no Gamma to worry about, right? Since he already used it, but now he's gonna have to Kaiju the DPE, and then now he's still stuck under skill drain. So that's why we're not afraid of Kaiju, even though we didn't draw the rivalry. And then he goes Wakaoshi, but we don't care because everything's negated. And how do you keep going if you don't have a face-up, if you don't get a face-up monster effect, for your field? So yeah, back to what I was saying. So he's just kind of really stuck in a pickle here. But back to what I was saying about the ban list. I mean, they're gonna do what they want to do. It is a business. We don't really have, being a business owner myself, I can say from a bird eye view, yeah, it's a bad decision that they're making, but there are probably other faculties at play that we just don't understand anymore. Businesses change all the time, higher ups change all the time, new supervisors, new management, that changes all the time, and that's just how it goes, especially if there's not a sole proprietor who's running the business, right? It's not like it's family owned, right? So you get all kinds of different CEOs who, so it's, I'm just gonna play the cards that I'm dealt, and push out the best hero content that I can to you guys, regardless of if there's never going to be a balance again. We playing heroes to the end, so not much changes for us. So yeah, that's why I don't really go. I don't do too many of those kinds of videos, though they are appreciated. To those, I will make that clear, to those who do use their platform to, you know, voice, you know, speak out about, you know, the ban list and whatnot, and things that they're not happy with. We appreciate you, absolutely, because I'm not using mine. But you know, he goes to Borreload Savage, but unfortunately Borreload Savage is all still negated and not strong enough to run over the plasma. So. But yeah, we have free follow up with the Naira in the graveyard here. So I mean, not a whole lot they can do here. Plasma just, like I called it in one of my previous vids, that Plasma just shuts this deck completely down. So he's gonna have to kind of scoop it up and hop into the next. So we took that game, felt good. Let's hop into game 3. Okay, we are into the third and final round, and unfortunately we're going second. We didn't draw any of our hand traps that was in our side deck, and now I think there was an increase in my hand, and he goes min K. I ain't got nothing, man. I try to Ash at min K, but what does it matter? I mean, well, now I'm just hoping. So I hope I draw a board breaker. Then he normal summons that guy. He goes to get the search where he was gonna go get anyway. Then there's the Scarecrow, and this was before I knew that Ghost Ogre on the Scarecrow is a big play. I didn't know that, but it's not like I drew it anyway. So I only drew the Ash. So I mean, that's super low hand trap. Of all the hand traps I could have drawn, it was a low impact Ash. I don't even side deck Ash against this deck most of the time. I don't like it. I don't like to use Ash against this deck because it's just too low impact. But as you guys see, there is the because look, there goes the Fleur and everything. It's the same full combo wombo. Then they equip. This is why it's very pivotal to. So that doesn't happen. It's very pivotal to Ghost Ogre the Scarecrow. But look, I mean, they're just gonna keep going. It's still the same exact inboard. Look, that Ash was a -1. I might as well have kept it, I guess. I don't know. That Ash was a total -1. And again, I'm kind of sick to my stomach that I left my playmat at home during this day. So, but yeah, they're just going off, bro. There goes a Genius, and that's gonna go with the Spell Canceller. I'm not sure. I think they pendulum scaled. I'm like, oh yeah, look at me. I already just kind of, I'm over it. I'm over it. I have no way to play around the, Spell Canceller. I see that they had the Spell Canceller. Now look, I hold my opinion. I still hold my opinion that Spell Canceller should be banned. Look at this. It's so generic. It's disgusting. And every Samurai player has told me that they agree that the Spell Canceller should be banned. So anybody who's defending, if you're a hero player and you're defending Spell Canceller not being banned, you're crazy. You must low-key be playing this deck. Like, you're trolling. You're just trolling. Look at that. Can you tell me how that's fair? Tell me how that's fair. I just want to know how it's fair. That's all I'm just trying to figure out. You know, the average player, not just because I'm a hero player, but what if I'm playing Sky Striker, or what if I'm playing any other kind of deck with I can't even use the mechanics of Dark Ruler no more. Card should be banned. He deserves to be banned. Don't the Super Heavy Samurai deck in all its entirety is fine. What is that, a Vion? Oh, it's a Shadow Mist. I'm gonna attack into it. Like, it doesn't matter. We lose here. That was a normal summon, by the way, guys. I don't get spells, dude. So now we're forced into main phase 2. Did we try to... I think we try to finesse a Plasma. Okay, we're going to try to play with monsters. And we're going to try to finesse a Plasma out into the board. But how does it... I mean, look, he has a Ghost Ogre on the... yeah, so good game to you, my good man, Anthony. But yeah, ban Spell Canceller. Now, if I'm going to make a video complaining and petitioning to Konami, it's only just a ban Spell Canceller. That's the only probably thing I'd make a complaint about. Anyways, guys, love you. Catch you in the next one.